hit this nail on the head. This is the NA Purist on the radio network. I'm the undisputed heavyweight champ of YouTube video purist recovery. See, I'm the only one that really gets on here and talks about stuff. I'm the champ. To be the purist, you got to beat the purist. And I don't see anyone else out there doing what I do. And I do speak up for the disenfranchised. You know, I do speak up for the bullshit going on out here. And that bullshit is, and you know, I've probably known this for years. Probably known this for 13, 14 years now. The BS going on is, you know, these recovery programs that are out there are pushing this. It's just not the California sober thing. They're pushing this whole thing of, oh, well, you're on a little bit less, or you're, you know, not doing that, but you're doing this. That's some bullshit. You can't recover unless you have complete abstinence. You know what I mean? If we read the basic text, that's what it tells you in that. We don't need to reanalyze things or reorganize things or, you know, readapt this book, you know, to fit what's going on in society today. We don't. It worked fine just the way it was. It worked fine when Danny C. started Narcotics Anonymous. You know, way back in the day, before Jimmy K even got involved. You know, that's how it worked. You know what I mean? That's how things work. This whole new, you know, oh, well, you're sober if you do this, or you're sober if you do that, is a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean? Who in their right mind, you know, smokes marijuana but thinks they're fucking in recovery? It doesn't fucking work, man. You can't take narcotics and think you're off narcotics. It doesn't fucking work that way. You know, it's complete abstinence. There is no fucking gray area there. And that's, you know, these clean and sober, spin dry treatment facilities that are around here. That's what they fucking do. You know, they spin dry people, you know, for 30 days and shoot them out the door like they're, you know, popping out of a dryer. And doesn't fucking work that way, man. Look at my buddy up in Canada. My buddy. You want to know what? Gray Way, you know, up there. Doing some real fucking recovery. You know, doing some real stuff. Helping some addicts. You know, helping them the right way. The basic text way of doing shit. You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to. You know what I mean? I have, you know, hey, look. The purist isn't, I am an individual. You know, I am a person. I am a human being. I'm not an entity. You know, when it comes down to it, you know what I mean? If you come to me like a human being and ask me, dude, I'll give you whatever you need. Whatever you need, man. Whatever you need. I mean, look, man. Ben Anderson, Gray Way, whatever you want to call him, you know, is a good guy. You know what I mean? We buried the hatchet, and that little fella, that flops. So we buried the hatchet and came to a realization that the truth is, man, we're not on opposite sides, man. We're not. You know what I mean? You know, I was disillusioned because, you know, I happen to be a person that my fuse gets lit pretty damn quick, and thoughts can be placed in my head where I think that, you know, stuff is really happening. When really it's not, man. It's not, you know, no one's against me or anything like that. Look, man, I am the NA Purist. beat the purist, you got to be the purist. And I don't see anyone else out here doing this. I mean, yeah, there's people reading the basic text, doing this, doing that, but, who's really out there, in the trenches, doing stuff, taking people on, taking these monarchs on that think that they're somebody. And then, that includes, these half-ass, spin-dry, programs that are out there. A Better Today recovery, Soba Mesa, all those type places. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Come on. 30, 60, 90, spin drive. You're out the door. Well, what's the percentage of the success rate with those things? Look at the people in Narcotics Anonymous that are actually doing it. Doing it day to day. Doing it without being locked in some place, and structured down, And I'm not saying I'm against it, man. I'm very thankful for the outpatient treatment that I went to, therapeutic health services in Seattle, Washington. You know what I mean? That paired with Narcotics Anonymous, but I had been going to NA for 5 years before that. Come on, man, this is the NA purist here. Getting real, getting down and dirty, And you may like what I say, you may not. I really don't care one way or another. That stuff really doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is what's the real message out there of what real recovery is, man. And this TikTok watered down recovery, which is the same thing as the spin dry treatment centers. This watered down recovery gets you nowhere, man. I wouldn't be where I am today. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be in complete love with my wife today and be able to do what I do if I wasn't in fucking recovery, because I was a piece of shit when I was out there fucking using, cheating, lying, stealing, all those low down dirty things, man. And I don't have to live like that anymore. The only way that I don't live like that anymore is, man, I sat in the rooms for a while and reprogrammed myself to live a different way. That's what fucking happened. And now I got a life that's unimaginable. Unimaginable. The NA purists sitting here around, whatever, I want to say hundreds of video games, but that'd be a lie. Sitting around all these video games and all this stuff, and all these cats, and all this wonderful stuff. Got to make a pot of coffee this morning and sit here and enjoy it, and make my NA purist video before I head off to work. Man, I'm not screwing around with this shit. You know what I mean? Work is one thing, man. But, outside of work, I am the NA purist. It's who the fuck I am. And a lot of people don't like me for it. And you can not like me from now until the depths of fucking hell. I really don't care. I don't give a damn. I'm not here to fucking make friends, man. I'm here to stay clean till the day I die. And that's a feat in itself. That's a feat in itself. You can't beat me at what I do. You can't. There's no way you can. Because I'm the champ. The champion. The NA purist. The undisputed NA purist. You know what I mean? I've been doing this shit for years, man. Years. But like I said, this watered down recovery shit. Dude, want to know what the crux in my craw, in my claw, the crux that I have that really fucking irks me is, this watered down fucking recovery bullshit. Man, do it the right way. Complete abstinence from all mind altering substances. Period, man. No fucking gray area. But people don't want to do that. They want to take the softer, easier way, man. The puffing on the marijuana pot pipe, clean. The sober Cali, clean. You know what I mean? That type of bullshit. That's not clean, man. That's not clean at all. Fucking pull your head out of your ass. It's just like those fuckers at the methadone clinic when I was in treatment, even though I was never on fucking methadone. Man, they're falling asleep in fucking class. Falling asleep in class. Where are they today? I'll tell you what, man, they don't have 17 years. They don't have that because they never had any fucking recovery. And that's the bullshit that is pushed. Let's fucking get real, man. This ain't the Suboxone treatment center. You know what I mean? This is the fucking Narcotics Anonymous way of fucking living. A new way of living. A new way of thinking. And yeah, is the purist jazzed up now about this? Yeah, you fucking bet I am, brother. You bet I am. I am not fucking around, man. And yeah, I am in league with the gray ways. The primary purpose group. You know what I mean? Yeah, I had some fucking beefs with those guys. Whatever, man. We all have fucking beefs. It's so we can put them aside and go, hey, man, that guy on the other side of the aisle, that guy on the other side of the camera, he's clean, man, just like I am. We can be united and have some unity in that. We can, man. We can. And that way I can pass the torch to someone else. This is the NA Purist. Why I do this stuff, you know why. Man, we don't need to ask a question. We know why the NA Purist does it. The NA Purist is unadulterated, unscripted. Right here from the heart, brother. Woo! You gotta be the purist to beat the purist. And you haven't beat me. I never went down.